On the Michael D. Show today, we've got Donna Hook. She's a real estate expert from New Jersey. She's the best-selling author of Real Women in Real Estate. Your chapter is about debt. We're going to hear about that. Welcome to the Michael D. Show, Donna.
Thank you so much.
Now, tell me, why did you write the chapter in the book? What is it about?
All right. So early on in my real estate career, I started before the 2008, 9, 10 crash.
Oh, okay.
And so I had a lot of mistakes, and one of the things that I learned was that I felt very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Because it was hard. It was, challenging for us, and it was almost a decade later that we really came out of it. So what I wanted to do was to write this chapter to let people know that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to make mistakes. I've listened to a couple of gurus recently that lost $50 million during that time. Another fellow lost $77 million at that time. So
made you feel a little better?
I mean, my losses weren't quite like that. That's still significant for me, but I wanted to be able to share that there's life after.
There's life after a big crash like that.
That is right.
Why did you get into real estate, Donna?
Well, I wanted financial freedom for my family, my husband, my 2 daughters.
Yeah.
And so I was lucky. I had some stock options through my work, and I was able to sell them and invest with someone who was a guru at the time. And, I don't think many of us could have predicted that crash.
Right.
And so we just had to deal with the aftermath.
Now, you talk about debt in your chapter. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, sure. Well, a lot of people talk about debt as bad debt.
Right.
And it is bad debt when you're talking about buying doodads like cars and watches and going on vacation. But when you're using it to either buy assets or retain assets, that can be the best tool that you have.
Right.
So we used home equity lines of credit. We refinanced multiple houses. We were able to use the debt in a creative way. And even after I had paid all those off, I ended up remortgaging my own house to pay off some other debt.
Oh, there you go.
Real estate debt that we had.
Leverage became your friend.
Leverage became my friend. That is absolutely right.
How did that change you?
Yeah, well, it definitely changed me because, I realized that things happen. You have to be not only persistent, but you have to kind of go with the flow. Things you can't predict. Like we had a dog peeing on our air conditioning in one of our units. You can't predict it. $5,000 later,
Oh my goodness, that's
this dog is gonna. So you just learn to go with the punches and not take it so seriously.
That's amazing. So you have to have a sense of humor about some of that stuff, huh?
That's right.
Now you provide some incredible advice, and you say a lot of people have got their head in the sand. You're really big on education. You moved from corporate.
I'm still in corporate.
You're still in corporate. Now talk to me about that. So you've kept the corporate job and you're building your real estate portfolio. What advice would you give to somebody that wants to quit the corporate job and go all in right now?
Right. So it's really about education. And also there's a quote that's really my favorite. It says, all the knowledge is in the connections.
I like that.
And so that's what I'm learning. It's like there's so many amazing people in this space. Like you always wonder like where your people are.
Yeah.
And for me, it's definitely in the real estate
Well, right here with
space.
Real Women in Real Estate, I think you found your tribe. I mean, it's got a beautiful, your picture's right there on the back cover. And just being with these women here, how do people find you? How do people get you on their podcast, on their stage, or how do they get on your calendar?
Okay, the easiest way to find me directly is through LinkedIn,
Okay.
Donna Hook. And the other thing is my husband and I co-host a monthly, we call it a master class, called Hook Up with Real Estate.
Hook Up with Real Estate.
Yeah, so it's a play off our last name. And so we have a YouTube channel at Hook Up with Real Estate,
Okay.
a Facebook group at Hook Up with Real Estate. So
Good marketing,
there you
leveraging
go.
your name there. So Donna Hook, thank you for being here and congrats on your success and for going #1 on Amazon.
Thank you so much.
All right.